My name is Abby Burdett, played Division I soccer at the University of Tennessee, and I'm currently a professional soccer player. In 2019, my freshman year, I had torn my ACL, and I came home for the summer and was looking at a place on where to rehab, and he had mentioned Rehab to Perform. And then I got in contact with Zach, and ever since then I've kind of just worked with him whenever I've had issues. Thank you, Zach, for literally everything. Like, you're the first person I think of when something's bothering me, and I know that without a doubt you'll push things to the side and like help work with me, and even if it's like a stupid little ankle injury. So thank you.
All right, starting down this way. Abby will go touch the ground, 3 steps, same thing on the other side. Keep alternating until we get to that 5-yard line. We're gonna do a little bit of everything today. Not too much of one thing, but kind of dabbling in a variety of stuff. Now on the way back, cock the left toe up, right hand down, and you're going backwards. 1, 2, 3, touch. Good, now go heel to butt. 3 steps, same thing on the other side. On the way back, foot on the other leg, reaching down. 3 steps, switching to the other side. Now, down to the ground. So we're in a high plank, alternate lifting a foot off the ground, and it's just up and down, not a crazy hold for any amount of time. After you do these 10, we're gonna relocate to the far end, and I'm gonna bring some toys down for us. But the first thing we're gonna do, go back with the slider, touch the ground, and back up. Now you're still gonna go down, but you're gonna let that foot go out on a diagonal. Imagine like you're reaching for like where my foot is.
Is it like that test?
Bingo. Same direction. And we'll do 5 and then switch feet.
Okay.
Now same thing, but you're gonna cross behind. When you do this, you're gonna have to let your toes be down on the slider and back up. 5 and 5. This is the last one with the slider. Try to keep shoulders facing me. So as that foot goes back, you still stay straight ahead. You're gonna reach out with both hands, back with your other foot like you're trying to make a straight line, and then come back up. Your knee position shouldn't change a whole lot.
Okay.
So it's gonna have a little bend in it, but it's not gonna be squatting as you're going through. That's good. Ladder stuff, I don't care about speed.
Okay.
So all that we are doing this for is just to get you comfortable putting pressure through the foot and ankle through different directions. First one, just 2 feet in each. On the way back, it'll be same side of the ladder, but left foot. Now sideways jab. So lead leg, left leg, going in on the way down. In, out, out. Then we'll go backwards on the way back. You're a downhill player. What position did you play?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I ended playing midfield.
2 feet, 2 hops in each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then last one. From here to the 15, so just 10 yards. Still warm up pace, but we're just gonna go through a couple different open field movements. So from here to the 15, I just want you to jog down and back pedal back 2 times. Everything warm up pace. Then we'll shuffle. Don't run into the wall.
I'll try not to. I just want to get my 10 yards.
Yeah. Good, now cross over, left foot over top. Right foot on the way back, 2 laps again. So we got left foot coming behind. Good, then karaoke 2 laps. Now to the other end, I don't want you to sprint, but just gradually build up to a faster jog. From here to the other end, give yourself plenty of time to slow down. When you get to the other end, turn around, build up to a faster jog, give yourself plenty of time to slow down, don't run into the wall. So just running down and back. Taking a little break, I'm gonna run this down. I'm giving you 2 minutes to rest, and then I'm gonna have you do a 300. The 300, I don't want you to sprint. I just want you to do a fast jog so I can get a time, and then I'll be able to give you numbers in the future for conditioning outside of here. So the goal is not to, whatever time you get, it doesn't allow you to do anything different after today. I just need to know when you're operating at like 75%, what's your 300 time? Okay. Then I can give you, if I'm giving you like 50 repeats or hundreds or 150s, I know what's a reasonable time and I'm not just guessing. When my clock gets to 10:46, I'll have you go. All right, I'll give you a countdown from 5. Boom, 70 seconds on the dot. All right, have you lying back. Yeah, so for anything lower body, it's always at the top of the hip. For anything upper body, it's always at the top of the shoulder, like armpit area. And the first thing it's gonna do is just get a pressure to see how much pressure does it take to fully restrict blood flow. Okay. And then it'll deflate. Then when we pump it up for the exercise, it'll be at a percentage of that. All right, so it takes 225 millimeters of mercury of pressure to fully restrict blood flow in the leg. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put it at 60% of that. We'll work up to 80 each session you come in. 60 will be something that you'll still get the benefit of it, but it won't be overwhelming. Okay. What you're gonna do is do exercises like a circuit. You're gonna do something for 40 seconds and then rest for 20. And you'll do 2 rounds of it. Then we'll go to the next thing. All of it will be on the table though. But the first thing that you'll do will be ankle circles. And you'll go 40 seconds of ankle circles, 20-second break. The second round, just doing the other direction. Okay. Then we'll go straight leg raises. Then we'll go side lying leg raises. And then we'll finish with calf raises. So it'll be 8 total minutes. So the whole purpose of BFR lets you mimic what they'll call the metabolic demands of strength training without the mechanical load of actually adding resistance to it. So when you work out, you can work out aerobically or anaerobically. The harder intensity you're at, you transition to anaerobic metabolism. So think about like going for a walk versus sprinting. A byproduct of anaerobic metabolism is lactic acid. So you know, like if you run a 300, you start to feel the legs wobbly. Yes. So that is what triggers all of the chemical mediators that lead to muscle growth. So it changes your blood pH, that gets picked up by your pituitary, then you start releasing all of the different things that go to the muscles to stimulate muscle growth. What you do with BFR is instead of you asking to work really, really hard to go from aerobic to anaerobic, use this to restrict blood flow. If we don't have blood flow, we don't have oxygen. If we don't have oxygen, we have no choice but to work anaerobically. Because it lets you, your brain, essentially. Yeah, so you're basically forcing the muscles to work anaerobically in strength training mode, but you're not doing anything to actually break the muscle down. You don't get post-workout soreness from it. Oh, wow. Where BFR comes in handy is like, think about post-op ACL. In the first 2 months, like you're not allowed to just start squatting and lunging and on the table. Yeah, so BFR is a way to make those basic exercises really challenging. So when you're able to start doing real strength training and running, you didn't lose as much muscle mass and you can just pick up where you left off. It's also a way like where they're doing it from a recovery standpoint. If you have a real hard workout session or a game, the next day it's almost counterproductive just to beat yourself up in the weight room again. But you can put the BFR on and you can do cycling on a bike, you can do little body weight activities, and it's stuff where you still get a strength training session, but you're not getting all the wear and tear of the workout.
If I could give any advice to any young soccer player, anyone trying to play professional soccer, it would be to embrace the suck. All the stuff that you complain about and you don't want to get out of bed for, once it's over, you're gonna miss it. So just embrace it, take in the moment, enjoy it, and savor it, because you're gonna miss it eventually.